Stop scrolling if you're planning to buy your first HDB flat. Because here's the truth. Your dream home could become your biggest financial mistake if you don't understand what's really going on behind housing prices in Singapore. Resale prices are soaring. BTO flats are getting snapped up. Grants are going up, but so are the risks. In this video, I'll break down on why flats feel more expensive today, what the government's really doing behind the scenes, and how you, as a young Singaporean, should plan your home ownership wisely. So hit that like button, subscribe to Wealth for You, and stay till the end, because I'll share my no BS advice on whether to buy now or wait. Let's go. Chapter 1. Why HDB housing exists. HDB flats weren't just built to give us shelter. They were part of a nation-building promise. Every Singaporean gets a roof over their head and a stake in the country. Today, over 80% of us live in public housing. That's impressive. But it also means any change in policy affects almost everyone. So what's the problem? Chapter 2. From Shelter to Investment. Originally, flats were just for staying in. But once the government allowed people to resell their flats, things changed. Now your flat isn't just a home, it's 1. A place to live. 2. An investment that can grow your wealth. This dual purpose, shelter plus asset, has created tension. Older folks want prices to keep rising. Young people want prices to stay low. But here's the thing. You can't have both. Chapter 3. The Housing Dilemma. Resale prices have jumped almost 10% in just 1 year. That's great for sellers, but tough for first-time buyers like you. The government is caught in the middle. If prices crash, older folks suffer. If prices rise too much, young buyers suffer. So how do they balance this? Chapter 4. Why land isn't free. Some people say, why don't just make land cheap? Then HDB flats will be cheaper. Sounds logical, right? But here's what most people don't realize. When HDB builds flats, it doesn't get the land for free. It actually pays market price for the land, to the state. Why? Because state land doesn't belong to the government. It belongs to all Singaporeans, including you, me, our children, and their children. If HDB pays only $1 for land today, we're basically giving away national assets at a discount. And once it's gone, it's gone. Now here's the important part. That money from land sales goes into our national reserves. And our reserves are not just sitting there. They're invested, safely and professionally. Every year those investments earn returns. And guess what? 20% of government spending, like on hospitals, schools, transport, and public housing grants, comes from those investment returns. So if we sell land cheap today, it means less money for tomorrow. It's like burning our savings instead of growing it. So yes, land is priced at market value not to make housing expensive, but to make sure Singapore remains strong and self-sufficient in the long run. If we want our kids and grandkids to enjoy the same opportunities we had, this system needs to stay sustainable. Chapter 5. Is housing still affordable? Here's the surprising truth that many people overlook. 8 in 10 households who buy BTO or resale flats today can fully pay their monthly HDB loan using just CPF. Yes, CPF alone, with little or even zero cash out of pocket. And if you're a first-time buyer, there are housing grants that can shave off tens of thousands from the price tag. These grants make a big difference, especially for young couples just starting out. So why does housing still feel expensive? Because of expectations. Many people don't just want a home to live in. They expect it to go up in value, sometimes by hundreds of thousands. They're thinking, if I buy now, can I sell for a profit in 5 to 10 years? But here's the catch. The moment you start treating your HDB flat like a stock to flip, you're no longer seeing it as a public good meant for affordable living. Instead, it becomes an investment product with risk, competition, and price pressures. And that's a problem. Because the truth is, not every flat will make you money. Prices can go down, trends can shift, rules can change. So if you buy a flat purely hoping to profit, and the market doesn't move the way you want, it can backfire. That's why it's safer and smarter to see your flat as what it was meant to be, a stable, affordable home, not a lottery ticket. Chapter 6. 99-year lease. Is it really that bad? A lot of young people ask, what happens after 99 years? The answer: the flat returns to the state. But let's do the math. If you buy a flat at 30, your flat lasts till you're 129. Even if you pass it to your child, they'll still be living in it well into their old age. Plus, there are schemes to monetize your flat in retirement if needed, like the lease buyback scheme. Chapter 7. What should young Singaporeans do? The 99-year lease is not a trap. It's a way to ensure every future generation gets a fair shot at owning a home. Here's my honest advice if you're buying your first home. Buy a BTO if you're eligible. It's the best deal in town. Don't overstretch. Stay within your means. Think long-term. Don't rush to upgrade for status. Stop treating your flat like a jackpot ticket. Want to grow your money? Invest in REITs, ETFs, or stocks. Not just property. Your HDB is a home, not a casino chip. Let's wrap up. HDB was created to give every Singaporean a stable home. Prices are rising partly because flats became investment tools. The government can't let prices crash or explode. 99-year leases are fair and functional. You can afford a flat if you plan wisely and manage expectations. The key is to see your HDB as a home first and an asset second. You're not just buying a flat, you're buying your future stability. Got questions? Drop them in the comments. And if you found this useful, like this video, subscribe to Wealth for You, and share this with a friend who's thinking of buying their first home. Thanks for watching. And remember, build a life you can live in, not just one you can flex.